Hello, everyone. Phoenix Tremayne here, and I have your May sweeps spoilers for Young and Restless for the week of. I'm sorry, it's the month, month of May. I'm so used to doing weekly spoilers, but I have the May sweep spoilers for Young and the Restless, and we're going to get right to it after you going ahead and hit that like button because I give the best and most accurate information out there on soaps. Also, we have a membership where you exclusive videos, early access to videos, and now I'm doing Zooms on for the members. So in the Zoom, you can go ahead and speak to me, ask me questions, and give your commentary on what you feel about, the Young and Restless and their spoilers and everything that's going on. And membership's a good place to be. Give it a month, try it, see if you like it. We would love to have you. So now we have Victor and Ashlyn. Ashlyn is so far from being done. He's sort of the perfect neutron bomb in the middle of the Newman family, and no matter what Victor does, he can't seem to get rid of it. Can't seem to get rid of him. Victor is really going to amp up his efforts to make Ashlyn gone for good, or the word they use, disappear for good. Victoria and Ashlyn. Ashlyn has saved Victoria's life, which sort of turns her on her head. That doesn't mean all is forgiven, but it creates a fantastic dynamic and struggle in her because she knows all of the things that he's done to her. But he risked his life and injured himself to save her, so it puts her in a position of conflict, which Victor won't like one bit. Nikki. She's been named co CEO by Victoria and Nikki will rise 100% to the challenge of this new position. We all love strong Nikki, but Adam's going to feel that once again he's been overlooked. This will bring Nick more into conflict because Nick knows that when Adam is a wounded animal, he's his most dangerous. And the preview for the week of the ninth has Adam telling Sally that he wants 100% of Newman. He wants the whole company. He don't want to be co-CEO. He wants it all. Um, Adam and Sally, they found their soulmate in each other. He really starts to rely on her support and love because she gets him. They're true equals. Sally wants the benefits that will come to her, but she is not in any way trying to manipulate the situation. She's not using Adam, and he's not using her. They're really in love. Ray, Sharon, Nick, and Chelsea. Ray's death will rock their lives in a big way and take Sharon in a different direction. That will still there was it says they're still working it out, which means it ain't written in stone yet. They killed Ray off and didn't know what to do afterwards. They're still trying to figure out what they want to do with Sharon, basically. Nick will be as strong as possible though through it all. Thanks to the wonderful connection they still share, it will come into play in a big way. Chelsea realized that she had a connection with Ray that was stronger than she wanted to admit to herself. His death will change her and send her into a very interesting direction. I just had a moment of like, is she gonna be a police officer? I doubt it. I doubt it. But I wonder where her interesting direction will be. Chance. In an ironic way, losing Ray will galvanize Chance instead of impeding his emotional recovery. Chance will set out to close all of Ray's open police cases and sort of a way to honor him. This turns out to be the salvation for Chance because this gives him a very specific purpose that has nothing to do with that baby storyline or that kid that they like to, have upstairs or in a bassinet. Nobody's holding, not even a roll of toilet paper or paper towels. Like, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, they need to move Chance on over to Chelsea, because Chance and Abby are boring as hell. Jack, Diane, Kyle, and Summer. Diane will do everything she can to slowly break through all of Kyle's defenses of hurt, anger, and confusion. He will begin to try to accept her and maybe have her in his life. It'll be a difficult road for him, and even more difficult because Summer has to deal with the fact that Phyllis just wants to bury this woman. So, what kind of conflict is that going to create for Kyle and Summer? Also, Summer is coming back as a strong, independent businesswoman who has been wildly successful in Milan but misses home, as Jack sees Kyle. Little by little forgiving Diane, does that open up the possibility that Jack can forgive her too? Of course. Kyle's gonna forgive Diane. Jack is gonna forgive Diane. Phyllis will lose her ever loving mind. I read the spoilers for next week, which says that Phyllis will see an unexpected interaction. My guess, and this is a guess, 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 that she will see either Kyle hugging Diane or maybe even Jack, but she is going to lose her mind worse than with Sally. Um, Nick, Diane, and Phyllis. Um, the one thing that's holding Nikki back, I'm sorry, Nikki, Diane, and Phyllis. The one thing that's holding Nikki back from throttling Diane is that she involved with Victor and Ashlyn. Now, here's my thing with Nikki. They haven't really given many details on how Diane faked her death, but Nikki still hit her and thought she killed her. So, okay, so Nikki, you tried to commit murder and it didn't happen. So why are you trying to throttle Diane because you tried to kill her and it didn't work? That's where I'm lost in the storyline with why Nikki is upset. Nikki should be happy she's not a murderer. Um, so Nikki is like, once I get them into a good place, Diane better watch out. Phyllis will ramp up her connection to Jack in a major way. They seem to be on a path of finding their way back to each other, but could Diane push Phyllis back to the very person that Jack fears the most? Yes, she can. Mariah and Tessa. Their wedding will be emotionally significant and a huge event. This will be a wedding unlike anything you've ever seen in daytime. It'll be spectacular, heartfelt, and wild, and romantic, and crazy, and love beautiful. Um, Newsflash: we've seen lesbians get married on daytime before. Not unique. Michael and Lauren. Michael has walked the straight and narrow for a long time, but there's a part of him that really enjoys being Victor's fixer. Michael likes the power and the intrigue, and because he was thrown into a Peruvian jail off camera, a courtesy of Ashlyn, it becomes personal now. Lauren is caught between her concern for her husband and how she understands he needs to right this wrong. Billy and Lily, who cares? Billy is feeling that he's found his voice with these podcasts that I fast forward through, which helps him to explore things by himself and the world. At the same time, he's seeing Lily's family come together with the merger between Chancellor and Hamilton Winters. And that makes Billy question how he fits into that. This could spin him into a new direction that may connect him with someone surprising. Chancellor Winters. Nate, he's naturally good at business and likes the power he finds with it. With Nate in a different arena, he and Elena won't be able to spend much time together. So, how are they going to balance that out so they can maintain their great love that we never get to see? We never get to see it. So much of it's off camera. Chancellor Winters will gear towards entertainment and streamlining platform and streaming. It says streamlining, but it should say streaming platforms, which will be in direct competition with Newman Media. Jill will be coming to the launch party later this summer, and she'll have a lot to say about Diane's return. Esther. To celebrate 40 years of Kate Linder playing Esther, we're planning a big romantic wink to the character's past. I was so about to yawn. I caught myself. I caught myself. I could feel it. I'm yawning, and this whole story made. I was already a little tired. Now the story has made me sleepy. So that is what's going on in Young and Restless. Please let me know what you think about the Young and Restless May Sweep spoilers and the little hints about things going to be happening in June in the comment section. And I will see you in the next video.